going to give you a quick introduction on the book, but I'm not going to take much time. But I had a sneak peek. I'm an amateur birder myself, and they kept me sane during the lockdown. From my window I spotted golden orioles and flycatchers, and I was just stunned from my own window that there's so much beauty in our own homes. And so the book is very, very engaging. They have got really nice stories, information, mythological connections, as well as you've been for our sessions, we have bird calls. And all the three authors have taken the effort to include the bird calls as well in the book. So it's a book that sings to you. Uh, we are going to unveil it with the hands of two very, very prominent personalities, people who've done really good work in their own respective fields. We have been graced with the presence of both of them here today. We have Mr. Bittu Sahgal as well as DG Sunnil Mehra, who've taken the time out to be here. So I must thank them. I would like to introduce both of them to all of you. Mr. Bittu Sahgal is an environmental activist, writer. He is the president of Bombay Natural History Society, which is a pan-India wildlife research organization that has been promoting the cause of nature conservation since 1883. He's also the founder of Sanctuary Nature Foundation, another Indian non-profit conservation organization, as well as the founding editor of Sanctuary Asia, a wildlife and ecology magazine. He's done great work with wildlife, environment, and nature in general. And we also have DG Sunil Mehra. He's the district governor for Rotary International District 31441. He's just done so much work for the community and society. He's won numerous awards, including the highest award given to any Rotarian, that is the Service Above Self Award in the year 2015-16. Some of the projects he's done is he pioneered Annapurna in the year 1415, which was a way to fight hunger, under which over 160,000 people were fed. His dream project is to make the entire Rotary District 3141 disabled friendly, which will allow the disabled and elderly to move with dignity. So we have both of them who have come together to unveil the book. And when we do good, we get good people. So like-minded people have come together. And thank you, of course, special mention to former Honorary Secretary BNHS Rotarian Dr. Ashok Kothari for connecting us with Mr. Bittu Sahgal, as well as AG Prakash Samudra for connecting us with DG Sunil Mehra. So at this point, I'd like to bring on Mr. Bittu Sahgal as well as DG Sunil Mehra to unveil the book and then say a few words.
Hello, am I audible? That's the first question everybody asks on Zoom.
Absolutely, sir.
All right. Look, I am very honored, and I think this book is very timely. And I have to say that when you talk of boundless beauty, it is avians. And when you talk of a treasury, this is a treasury. So I would like to really congratulate the authors. I would like to congratulate the supporters. Dr. Ashok Kothari has been one of the warriors for wildlife for the last 4 to 5 decades. I would just like this are like handing over a baton, to the younger generation. But I am so grateful to you and honored that you have thought of asking me to do this. On behalf of the BNHS, let me say that the future of conservation lies in the hands of bird. I'm telling you, honestly, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself that I'm generally known as a guy who for 40 years has been saving tigers. And the tigers were just an excuse, a metaphor, that you can't save the tiger until you save the forest. And in the process of doing this, Kailash Sankla, who was the first director of Project Tiger, said to me in the very, very early days, in the early 70s, that Bittu, everybody thinks we are saving tigers. Actually, what we are doing is we are saving water, because you can't save the tiger without saving the forest. When you save the forest, the real people who will come to our tiger reserves are bird watchers, because this is the best birding areas in the whole world are these either thick forests or the different habitats. Like, we want to save actually ecosystems. If we want to save birds, you can't save one bird at a species at a time, but the number of people who are involved in birding outnumbers tiger watchers by 100 to 1.
Wow.
And I believe now that if you look at the Bombay Natural History Society and you look at the work that it has done from the migratory studies over the last 20 years, And I'm thinking, I wish that Dr. Salim Ali was right here behind me. He'd be whispering in my ear, you forgot to say this. What about that? The fact is, the fact is that we have important bird areas. We have the IBCN network. And I think nobody is going to declare a 2,000 square kilometer tiger reserve anymore. But the BNHS has data on more than 700 IBAs across the country, and these microhabitats desperately need protection and they desperately need local champions. Dr. Ashok Kothari is on the Bombay Natural History Society's governing council, and between him and me, you can be sure that what we will do with the BNHS is not just share our knowledge, but we will share your purpose. We will walk hand in hand, and books like this, I mean, these are the ways in which we would like to enhance the education of children. It's the children that make a difference. Now, I call myself part of the Buddha party, and the Bacha party. I can tell you right now, the only sound that you can hear behind me are birds. I live in Malabar Hill, and it's amazing, amazing the kind of birds that you got. Grey hornbills, you get paradise flycatchers, we've got peacocks, you name it. Even a hoopoe came the other day. So anyway, I won't take too much time. I will say this to you that producing a book, many people might feel, "Arey, ek kitab hai." It's not a kitab. This book is an archival record of what we have today. Just like the BNHS has an archival record of what there was in the 1900s, late 1800s. All these things, the young children of today will need to bring the earth back to some degree of balance. And as far as the Rotarians are concerned, I can just say this, they are a very, very strong, very, very powerful, very, very widespread, and very, very purposeful organization. Between Dr. Ashok Kothari and the Rotarians, we hope that you will work with the BNHS and give BNHS the pleasure of working with you. And let's get young minds to fly using the wings of birds and using the heartbeat that they have. We will work with you. You can be very sure of that. Thank you very much. I am very honored and I do absolutely congratulate you. Vidya, Shobha, Vandana, all
Thank
three of you. We will
Thank
be
you, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
going to be with my grandchildren within 15 minutes of this meeting.
Uh,
Absolutely. Thank you for those really kind words, sir. And I would disagree with you. Just one point: you're not Buddha party. You have the energy that you bring is inspirational to all of us. And we of course have Mr. Sunil Mehra with us as well. Hello,
Let me
sir.
just say this once again, as they say, जब शोभा है और वंदना है तो विद्या तो आएगी ही. And it's a great book that I've received, and I kind of really wish this year. Oops. Okay. And it's going to be one of my treasured coffee table books. I've run through the entire book and seen the photography work you've done. Having being a passionate photographer earlier on, I see that you probably carried an 800 to 1200 zoom lens with you. Went around. Cover is got a picture frame, the frame of the camera, and with the, of course, shutter. So, which is so delightful to know that you're all about photography. Congratulations for this book. It's lovely and it's all about nature. I shall truly treasure it, and congratulations on this book again. Thank you for having me here, also, Usha, my visionary president, and Prakash, of course. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you, DG Sunil Mehra. It was great having you and your insights on the book. Uh, we have the editor of Wild Sojourn magazine, who's done really great work on conservation, Mrs. Megh Choudhury. Ma'am, she's read through the book, she's gone through it, and she's very eager to say a few words about the book. So, Mrs. Megh Choudhury, if you don't mind unmuting yourself, and love to hear your thoughts on the book. Hello, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. First of all, congratulations to Vidya di, Shobha di, Vandana di. It is really, and also a very good afternoon to everybody. It is really when Vidya di called me and asked me to say something about the book, I told her, Vidadi, please send me the book. I want to go through the book. I would love to, because what I saw in them is that in this great golden age, they are so enthusiastic and they are so energetic that it is a kind of what you can say, it is a kind of inspiration for all of us, all the youngsters and all those who are there above the 60s or 70s. That's life is, it's not the end of the life, it can be the beginning of the life. So they are great inspirations. I salute them, the way they have come up with the idea of the book. I simply love the book, because this type of endeavors are very much required. So and also very much thankful to Enlightened Sapiens, because he has provided a great platform for this promotion of the book. And I am so very excited to get the hard copy also. What I would like to point out is few things I would like to point out. I love the design of the book. The concept is very nice, that it is not boring, because the input of the sounds in the ebook are very, very, very good thing. Because when there is a difficulty in identifying a bird on the field, we need to know the calls. We can do it by the calls. So the calls are there, and it is very good input. And not only that, the anecdotes, the small anecdotes they have presented, whether it is their experiences or it is the mythological connection, whatever it is, they are making it more interesting. The read is more interesting. So I just simply loved it. And specifically about the anecdotes about the Indian roller, because in Bengal we have the same idea, because in the during the Durga Puja, the Dashami, before the immersion of Durga idol, we send the Indian roller to Lord Shiva that Durga is coming. So this is, we have this type of things we have already heard since our childhood, so we can relate it. And I really loved all the small anecdotes and all the mythological, all these things. They are making it's very. It's not only the ID kind of book, or it is also telling us some nice stories about the birds. What are the stories behind the birds? What are the experiences they had about the birds? And I also saw the images. Images in the images, they are also presenting the ID images. Along with the ID images, they are also presenting the habitat images. That is very important. If you don't know the habitat of the bird, how you don't know where to find the bird. So that is also a very good incorporation. And also Vidya di, Shobha di and Vandana di, they have also presented the regional names and what are the meaning of the names of the bird, what are the, why they have called, why they have been named like that. So all this, it is making a very much very good compilation, and it is a must have for everybody. And they are doing it for a very good cause also. So I salute them. So with that, I will be looking forward to all the three books of the Boundless Beauties. And I salute you all and keep up the great work. Love you all. Okay. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Megh Choudhury, for those kind words. And absolutely right. The book is very vibrant, and I like you. I went through the book, and I really can't get enough of it. So we have a few questions. Let's take
Karan,
some
shall I say
questions.
something?
Of course, ma'am. Please.
Okay. You know something? 9 months we carry a baby. And the moment you deliver, the kind of, satisfaction you get, that is the kind of satisfaction I'm getting. Megh, I'm really thankful to you. Bittu ji, Sunnil ji, and Megh ji. You all are making our day. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Really, I think. I don't think I have done a very great work, but you people are appreciating it. I'm very happy.